I have not always been coachable. There's Rob Cole and Steve Gardner, but he says, I haven't always been coachable, but Mike Mena gave me an ultimatum. If you want to be good, you'll follow my orders. And he said I became a national champ.
Here comes just
sounds like good orders. And good for him to learn the lesson of listening to your elders, right?
That's exactly right. Mike Mena was a 4-time All-American at Iowa.
There's a little something different. Dubuque shot from the outside. This time Nickerson ready for it. Got a front headlock, but went out of bounds.
The game will have 10 weight classes starting at 125, taking you all the way to the heavyweights. Each match consists of 3 periods, starting with a 3-minute period, followed by 2 2-minute periods. And you're going to see in the second period, for the most part, one of the wrestlers will start on the mat, and the other from the top position. This can change from time to time. A wrestler can elect to start in a neutral position. More likely than not, they won't.
Oh, there's that athletic power.
Steve Gardner, the assistant, not happy with that. Joe Dubuque managing this match beautifully. He seems very relaxed. There's Mike Mena, the assistant coach at Indiana, and Joe Dubuque's personal mentor.
Guys. 8. Set.
Still listening well, Dubuque.
Well, that was a great move. Nickerson had a 2-on-1, and Dubuque did a spin move, tried a shot, and then that scramble came up on top.
So the second period comes to an end, but let's watch this quick move by Dubuque.
Off the Russian spin right here, and then he comes around, just keeps coming, jumps over, covers him, 2 points, foot still in, see, right there.
So now a 5-1 lead going into the third period. That seems like a lot, guys. Is 5-1 a huge advantage, especially for someone so experienced?
With Joe Dubuque on top, yeah, I'd say that's a big lead. Those 2 takedowns, huge in this match.
He's also building riding time now. It's up to 45 seconds.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Stalemate. Red's down. Hey!
Again, Pat Fitzgerald is our referee. You'll hear him.
Green, cover.
All our refs will be Mike tonight.
No. Green. Green.
He'll give you a real insight.
Set. Green.
This is a real learning experience for Troy Nickerson. I can tell you right now, Joe Dubuque's having fun right there. He's relaxed. Nickerson's, he's concerned. He knows that his back is against the wall.
There you go.
Dubuque can smell
Now
it.
take his head off. Take his head off with the crossface. Crossface him hard.
That is not the referee.
Thought it worked out.
That's Mike Mena in Dubuque's corner. And that's the kind of mentality you really have to have. You have to go after it. No one's going to roll over. You got to make him roll over. But Nickerson doing a good job of moving forward, negating that turret, that leg lock on Nickerson's leg that may rotate him to his back.
And see what Mike Mena says, you know, don't just sit there, take him over. Well,
Green, you need to get
that may be code. He may not really mean that. He just wants the official to hear him say, take him over.
Hey, don't let him out.
Green.
It's been a warning for stalling here.
Stay back, watch your head.
If Dubuque is again cited for stalling, that would be a point for Nickerson.
You talked about riding time. He's got plenty of riding time. It is going to be an extra point for him no matter what happens.
Got a warning, Red. Stalemate. You're still down. Legs were in before he came up.
Dubuque, a little nod there, guys. He knows he's got this match well in hand.
There's a warning for stalling against Dubuque there, locking up that leg lock and then not using it to try to turn him.
Actually, it was against Nickerson for standing up with the legs and not doing anything with it.
Nickerson is awarded a point. It's 5-2.
Nickerson in trouble here. There it is, another takedown. Dubuque just managing the standing position beautifully. That's his 3rd takedown.
Dubuque well on his way to his 2nd straight national title.
After getting beat in the Big Tens, I mean, you know, he wasn't undefeated. He didn't win the Big Ten championship. He comes back, the pressure's on him. He didn't feel that way. He says, I've got my belt. and he wrestled loosely all tournament, and he is going to win his second national championship.
First one from Indiana to do that since the 30s.
Get in there.
Since Charlie McDaniel way back in 1935 and 1938. Joe Dubuque, your champion at 125.
Black band, gentlemen.
Joe Dubuque, one of 5 former champions that will climb on to this mat here tonight. And he proves victorious over the freshman, Troy Nickerson. So Joe Dubuque gets us started. Last year's champion is now this year's champion. Joe Dubuque from Indiana at 125.
And